here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to be taking a look at ZLiv. I guess it's my top build for her. I did get some comments saying that Liv was a lot better than Chelsea. I don't particularly think so. I mean, Liv can do some stuff with the botch build if you don't want to do very much damage, and if you want to use like Rock's Finery and that kind of stuff. I do not like builds that do no damage, because you lose out on a bunch of points in both boss and showdown. Or, I'm sorry, feud and showdown, and of course, no damage builds are not good for boss at all. So really, I would say this is my top build for Liv. Do have the zombie moment. It's doing nothing here, with this set. And the strap is 100%er with the general's orders. Fury 2's 100%, so you're not going to get any better gem damage strap. Moves for this one is the bite, 3 MP red, 315k damage, choose a 3x1 area to swap into red. Face eraser, 7 MP yellow, deal 230k damage, and make 44 random gems into yellow. And then 10 paces in turn, 6 MP yellow, deal 186k damage, and increase your yellow gem damage by 131% for 1 turn. Entourage is not this. It is this. Mutant Foley, 2 red MP, 1 yellow. It doesn't matter, you don't need Mutant Foley. Any 2 or more red MP is fine for feud. And Showboat Cena, you do want him. The 2 yellow MP is needed, and 45% more gem damage. And then we're using Brett for 35 yellow, and Strowman for 30% yellow. So we're pretty stacked. It's about as stacked as you can get. Normally I'd go against Jade with the best build, silver, for somebody that's considered like the best in their class, but Jade would eat our lunch with any moveset I'm going to use, unless I use Rock's Finery and Botch and do like 8 million damage is all. So let's go against Nikki and see how we do. You can see we start with 4, so just one of the general's orders, when we break 3 red, gives us 3 yellow. So that's what's going to allow us to fill the yellow move, hopefully twice. However, if you cascade, you can only fill it 1 time. So strap in for a few clicks. Here's 1 buff, and yellow gems are 261k, and we're getting a board, or 49, unless very unlucky. Now we need to do that twice more to get the 2nd buff. And there's the cascade, so we can't do it. This is Exhibit A, why I don't care for Liv. This happens to me more times than not. So 261k. Let's see how hard we hit with a board full of yellows. That was 14 million gem damage. That would be 28 million gem damage at gold. Not ideal. But that was only 1 stack. So let's get 2 stacks. I'm going to see if I can get 2 stacks for you guys and you can see. Again, this is with 100% strap, so I'm not shortchanging Liv here, I don't feel like. There's 1, we get our buff. Here's 2. Yeah, purple was there. Could have moved it over here, but yellow had 2 here. Could have moved it. Yeah, I mean, so is what it is. Vertical is less than ideal. I could have went lower. That increases chances other places. I mean, horizontal is much more dangerous than vertical in general. But, I mean, so this is actually, like, perfect reason of why I can't stand this build for Liv, because this will happen to me a lot in feud. I had to quit using her this way. In fact, I think her actual best usage is the 2 moves without the red move. Just do 1 set of buffs with the multiply down move, or the multiply reversal. That's actually, this is her most useful set. to me, is putting this in and going only against multiply people. That is much, much better and more useful. And that's really the only way I use her when I use her now. But that is not your most damage for sure in a situation like this, where you're trying to do whatever it is I'm trying to do here. It's zombie season, so I figured I would redo Liv. You'll have to forgive the lack of enthusiasm on Liv. I stopped liking her a fair amount of time ago. I didn't love her at silver. But she was much better at silver than she is at gold. I think there's a lot of people that loved her at bronze and silver, and I feel like that love carried over to gold when maybe not so much, in my opinion. All right, got the buffs. Excellent. 409k. Big Cascade. We did a respectable 24 million. That would be 48 million at gold on a big Cascade. But Chelsea can do that faster, safer, and harder. So, well, Zombie Liv was once great. I really don't feel like she is anymore. Just to give you an example, though, of the botch build, like I said, you could use Rock's Finery and all of that jazz, and they wouldn't be able to kick out with an armor build. This is true. I understand that. But you will leave a lot of potential damage on the table, which is points in feud. It's notoriety in showdown. And of course, it wouldn't work in boss. This would be the moves that you're referring to. You could probably even two-click it, and that's why you saw the build on you saw before. But the damage is super low even with the moment. I do want to show you guys real quick, because in what it would look like, right? So, red, red, Santa, and finally 60% botch gem. So right here, even with all of that, we're at 171k botch gem damage. So, let's add in the moment, and we are up to 150% more. So you can see when we actually get in the match, it is going to read 331k on a 5x5 area. We could get more if we wanted to get risky and refill. Absolutely could get more. We would hit this 3 times as well. Anyway, let's just go do it. How about that? How about that? I wasn't initially planning on this, but I do want to... So you could two-click it, like I said, this way, and it would be very fast with Rock's Finery, but you wouldn't do a lot of damage. In fact, you would do 331k times 25. Calculator real quick. 331,000 times 25. It'd be an 8 million hit. That's not going to go up at gold either. So you do 8 million damage with this. Let's just hit it. And Nikki got out. And even if you covered the other... And this is with the moment. Even if you covered the other section of the board, you're not going to do that much more. Maybe like 12 or 14 million, right? And if you were to use matchy match so you could get this loaded safer, faster, of course you'd lose the botch gem damage from Becky, and your damage would go down, but you absolutely could. And this is going to be the same, right? Because this area is all recovered. So that would be the botch build. And you could get a 5x5 and 5x5 and get a decent chunk of gems out for sure. At gold, you're probably going to do like maybe 14, 15 million total at gold with that, and stacking it up, that's with the moment. And then that's just leaving a ton of points on the table. You could one-shot, though, or do 8 million probably in one shot with the Rock's Finery. I mean, I guess, you know what, while we're at it, let's find out. This isn't... I'm not going to change the strap around, because, you know, I don't want to put an armor one on real quick and all of that jazz. But But the thing is, with the botch gem build too, if you have the Hitman's plate, you basically can never lose. So I think you could make a case that's actually her top build. I just really, really am biased against it. So I wasn't going to show up, but I'm like, I probably should, because it might actually be her best. But like I said, her best usage is against multiply users. Other than that, not so much. I do not like this plate. All right. Do. Now we could take Santa out and get another botch trainer in too for another 50%, but the damage isn't going to be super significant. But now you have to hit this 3 times, so again, not Cascade, or add in Matchy Match, you know? And this will get the Rock's Finery plate to go off twice, which should make it not possible to kick out. And let's see how hard we hit. 13.6 million. And they're not going to kick out, for sure. Like, that's, I'm not disputing that. So, I mean, then maybe that's the top build if that's your thing. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I prefer Chelsea in every way to live. Personally, it just fits my playstyle way better. But this would be, I guess I'll call it my top build for Liv. I just don't, she's never really super clicked for me, which is weird. So I feel like maybe I'm more down on her than a lot of people. And, you know, feel free to call me out on it if you want or whatever. The botch gem build, I don't think it'll surprise people that I don't like that one, because I'm about getting the efficiency and getting your points for your stuff. But there it is. There you have it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. I'll try and do a bunch of zombies videos throughout this month. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and good luck out there. Yeah, Liv doesn't do it for me. Don't like her.